wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who is this? What's up, Reddit? What's going on, man?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Can you make a gig for me tonight?
Tonight is Friday. I think I can. What's up?
I need you to sub for me, but it's an organ gig, Hammond B3. Can you do that?
Like an organ trio gig?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm playing bass.
Yep.
And they've got a real B3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I can do that. I can do that.
Have you ever done that before?
Oh yeah, loads. Done it. I've done it. I've done it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna text you the info now.
All right, thanks, brother. Thank you.
All right. Later.
I need a miracle. I need Goldings.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Larry.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Larry.
Hey.
Thank goodness you're here, man. Okay, here's the situation.
Okay.
I've got a gig. It is on a Hammond B3.
Okay.
Problem is, I've never played there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I got you covered.
But what are the settings I need to know to be able to play this game?
Okay.
Okay.
Black notes, white notes. You're aware of how that
I
works.
see. Yeah.
But look down here.
That's weird.
These are not actual notes. These are presets.
Okay.
So I'll quickly bring you through how this all works. If this is depressed, the B natural, that corresponds to this set of drawbars.
Okay.
The B flat corresponds to these. And then we go to the bottom manual. This B flat corresponds to these drawbars, and this corresponds to these. I wouldn't even worry about, just pick, say, this and this.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
And you're all set. Now, we're looking at these drawbars. This is your Jimmy Smith drawbar setting.
The bottom three.
The bottom three. Okay, it's going to give you that actual note, a high fifth, and another unison. Okay,
And those are all the way out.
those are all the way out.
Okay.
That'll give you full volume of those drawbars. The other thing that we think of when we think about Jimmy Smith is the percussion switch, which gives you high fifth if it's set on what says third.
Okay.
Okay. If it's set on second, it's going to give you a unison.
Okay.
The Jimmy Smith sound is on third.
Okay.
I would use the slow decay.
You
Here
get
it's
the slow and
decaying.
the fast.
And the fast is more plucky.
Got it.
Use the slow one, I think.
Okay.
Use it on soft, on, and then you have.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sound.
That's the sound.
Yeah.
Beyond that, we've got what's called the vibrato or the chorus effect. These are all different. Classic one, the Jimmy Smith one is called the C3.
C3,
Okay.
and you've got swell and grace
Yes.
both on.
Well, yes. This means swell corresponds to the top manual. Great corresponds to the lower manual.
Excellent.
So you could actually have it on one manual, but not the other. So we've got that covered. This is my bass stop. Okay. The bass stops are similar to the solo stop.
And when you say bass stop, you're not talking about the pedals.
No.
You're talking about the lower
We'll talk about
one.
pedals in a second. This corresponds to this lower keyboard.
Okay.
So you're going to have the first and third out. The second one, it's too much of a harmonics
Yeah.
if you bring it all the way out.
Okay.
So you're going to put it right in the middle. The rubber band, I just do that because sometimes these drawbars will move from vibration or my finger will hit it. I haven't run into another organ player who does that. Don't steal it from me. I'm unique. Now, what we got now is your setup on both bottom and top. Do you want some basic information about the bass pedals?
Yeah, I would love some.
Okay, I'll give you some pointers as a beginner
I'm pretty cocky about it.
I knew that in advance. So what I do, and what most of the time, is instead of walking the bass line with my foot in conjunction with my left hand, I am doing what Jack McDuff told me that he did and showed me that he did, which is literally just
Like
tapping one note, just the note that happens to be right below my left foot if I'm sitting in the middle of the bench.
like a B flat.
Which is a B flat. You'll find that some of them are more resonant. This B flat is more resonant than the B. So I think the B flat is the way to go.
It's almost like a drummer who feathers the kick drum.
Exactly. Gives your left hand note an attack. Almost gives you the illusion that you're doubling what you're playing on the left hand on the foot. So this is without the foot pedal. If I'm going to play a B flat blues. This is with the foot.
That is a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's going to take a little bit of time to get it subtle enough, but you don't want to hear anything that at all that sounds like a pitch down there. Really, what you want is this non-pitched kind of sound.
And what about the Leslie? I noticed that it's just kind of not moving at all.
Okay, so my preference with the Leslie speaker is to have it in jazz, in a sort of straight ahead jazz setting, is to have it either on off or stationary or on fast. The reason for that is I like this very static sound, which is a very kind of pure sound.
Yeah.
If you add the vibrato to that,
There's a wobble.
there's some movement.
Yeah.
That's as much slow kind of movement for me. I don't need to hear it with a slow moving Leslie.
Okay.
What I've done is I've pulled out the slow plugs, which just look like regular plugs that you'd have on a lamp or something like that. And you pull out the plugs. Some organs have 3 speeds. So you can do stationary, slow, and fast from here. This one has 2 speeds. So I physically go over and I take the plugs out.
Because without taking those plugs out,
it's going to be, by default, it's going to be slow.
Got it.
And that's my setup. Now, the other really important thing, which is you're not going to figure it out in 15 minutes or on this gig, but, well, you might, is the use of the expression pedal, which is just volume, okay? So it's kind of hard to describe. You have to sort of play with this idea of how do I make this electric instrument that has no dynamics as such. You know, it's not like a piano where you can play it hard and get it and get a louder sound. It's all going to be the same volume unless you change the drawbars or modulate the expression pedal.
Okay.
So as an example,
So what do you?
yeah. So I'm playing with my right foot,
Yeah.
and you don't want big movements. You also don't want to swell the pedal while you're tapping time. Where you're going to get this kind of sound where you're not going to get the point of the beat. So experiment with just a kind of a shallow modulation of the expression pedal as such.
That's exactly how I want to sound. Do you mind if I give it a shot?
Let's do it. All right. Let's start with bass.
Okay.
When you think of a swinging bass player in your mind, who are you thinking about?
Ray Brown, Paul Chambers, Ron Carter.
Perfect. Try to channel those guys.
Oh, easy.
Just think about their feel and what they tend to do. And let's just start with left-hand bass.
Okay, just the left hand, no pedal?
No pedal for now.
Okay. Like a blues or something?
A blues, yeah, not even a full blues. Maybe just like 1 to 4.
Okay.
Back and forth. That line right there. Just that's a good that was your first really strong line. Make it simple. Be blow do 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 do. Those are good. Good. Now try to add just a tiny bit of separation, more separation between the notes, which will give you a little bit more definition. Good. Now, just almost randomly, take your right foot, and if you can do it at the same time, just add a little bit of modulation up and down, just subtle, just to get used to that feeling.
Whew, that's tough.
And as you know, as a general rule, although it's not really a rule, the higher you get, when you get higher range-wise, bring the pedal down, but very subtly. Great. All right, now let's still don't worry about the foot. Now just play some Charleston rhythms with just thirds and sevenths, real staccato like that. Good. And your right hand, think about laying back behind the left hand a little bit. Good. All right, great. Now, let's add in a little bit of that staccato pedal in sync with your left hand.
I'm going to simplify my left hand because this is tough.
Good. I like that. There it is.
Short enough?
Yeah.
Okay, my right foot has stopped moving.
Okay.
Hey!
One thing at a time.
Ay, ay, ay. 4 limbs here.
Yeah. Here you go. Ah.
Ah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
See, the percussive playing sounds better on the organ, doesn't it?
No idea what's going on with my feet at this point, but I'm having a great
it's feeling
time.
okay. I'm not hearing. It's not taking over the left hand. It's helping, I think, with the feel.
Man,
You know, tonight's gig, as long as every song is B flat to E flat, I think you're in good shape.
I think I'm in great shape, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not just like. Sorry, the feet just kept going.
Too much B flat there.
pedal. No, I'm gonna shed for a little. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is so helpful.
Hey, no, I've heard a lot of organ players, and you're definitely one of them.
Man, that means so much coming from you, one of my heroes.
Thank you.
Yeah, just you're such a generous guy. You're such a sweetheart for doing this to me and help me out for this gig. And I'm not only am I looking forward to it, and I'm not scared, but like I think I'm gonna crush it, man.
You know what? I think that you think you're going to crush it too.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, I'm going to make a call.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Hey, Red Up? It's Larry. Yeah. How much does that gig pay? Yeah. Great. 8 o'clock. Okay, see you then. Yeah.